And welcome back to Ringside Report Radio. I am Dave Simon, joined right now by a UFC legend fighting Michael Bisping January 19th in his home country of Brazil for the UFC on FX, Mr. Vitor Belfort. Vitor, how are you feeling? How's your training camp been leading into your big fight with Bisping in January?
Yeah, man, it's fantastic. No words. I cannot find any words to be thankful to be, after 18 years of career, still fighting in the high level and being in such a great and phenomenal shape of my life. I never weighed 197 6 weeks out of my fight. So I'm feeling fantastic. The weight, the diet, everything's been so good,
Are you surprised to be weighing? Are you surprised to weigh 197 right now, considering you just fought a couple of months ago at 205 pounds? I mean, you were a light heavyweight fighting John Jones in September, and now you're looking like a trim middleweight with an easy cut ahead of you.
Yeah, I couldn't do this without such a motivation of people that my team, my wife, my kids, my trainers, McKough, who's been helping me so much for a long time. It's such a good motivation to have guys that inspire you to eat perfect, to be there and helping you to, like watching my kids say, Dad, I'm so proud of you, just hearing everyone giving like support as how I'm feeling and motivating myself. So I'm very, very blessed man to having a good team around me, the coaches, McKough is helping with setting up the recipes and the right time to eat and the proper diet. And of course, without them, it wouldn't be possible to feel the way I feel. And of course, God's given me all the motivation and desires to go through this. It's been a blessing. So I don't call it diet. I'm call it style of life. The way I'm eating, the secrets, and the way I'm doing this. It's just such a blessing having the guy, one of the doctors in Brazil, Dr. Tuna, it's awesome. I'm very blessed.
What is the Brazilian doctor doing for you?
He keeps me on like the herbs and all natural stuff, so I can help get my energy levels, and it's all like and he's like a UFC doctor as well, so he's the local. He works for the UFC local, so it's just having guys that knows how to do things properly, and I'm very, very lucky guy to have professionals at the level working for so long time with these people. So I want to thank God for having me, a great team, behind me.
Of course. Me. Now, Vitor, you've been competing for a long time now, competing since 1996 in professional mixed martial arts. You're 35 years of age, but, we saw you with John Jones, almost finishing him in the first round just recently. You still compete at the very highest level of the sport. How long do you think you're going to compete for? Do you see yourself fighting well into your 40s?
Yeah, I put like a line in, everybody has like I put goals. I like to set up goals in my life. So one of my goals is to fight until my 40. So I have a couple of years in front of me. So I'm doing everything I can do it. Like I have a barrack chamber in my house. I have great. I study a lot about nutrition. How you can can help eating properly and can help your body to do better, function better and longer. So, and that's how it is. You have to be willing to sacrifice. You have to be willing to invest. So I'm investing a lot in my training, and I'm very blessed, man, to have that motivation.
Did it give you confidence knowing, at this stage of the game that you can still go in there and fight a guy like John Jones, who is, one of those young lions, the light heavyweight champion, one of the best in the world, but, you almost finished him in the first round, and you gave him a very good fight in September. Does that give you confidence going forward, knowing that you can hang in there with the very best in the world still?
Yeah, not taking anything from John Jones, but I was out for 3 months with a broken hand, and then I had 2 weeks and a half camps, and then I jumped into this fight. So, like Vitor Belfort, he was ready on his maximum. He was 100%, maybe 110, and I was not even close to a 50%.
Wow.
And so I really believe that we're going to have to that's the type of fight that I would like to have again, And because I think I deserve it. Nobody gave a hard fight that I gave to him. And not just that, I gave him a hard fight standing up, but I was pulling guard. I think just for instinct protecting my hands. I do that now. And I was talking to the doctors and said, the reason that you didn't stand up is because you are kind of protecting your hand, because even then I asked, why are you pulling guard? You in exchange you're doing much better than him. And I said, yeah, I don't know, maybe I was feeling cramped. But then the doctor said, the reason that you pull guard, Vitor, because you was 3 months with your hand broke, and then almost I didn't do any sparring. I didn't prepare for him, and he's the type of guy you got to get prepared for him. So I think I'm really confident for sure. I am. I'm confident in I can face anybody in the cage. I'm not afraid of anybody. I don't fear any man, and I'm motivated. I'm very motivated to go there and face some challenge. And I think that is my big motivation, is just to do things that people cannot accomplish, because either one, they don't want to do it, or they're scared to lose whatever. I'm not.